So what's up everybody, it's me, True Star Screamer, and we're here with another Action Force action figure review. And this is, for me at least, the very anticipated Praetorian figure. Now I also have the Praetorian Elite on my way for me. It was procured to me by Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds, happy Mr. 1000, at the Allegiance Con, which I swear next year I'm going to go to because it looked like it was a damn good time. I have actually been holding off on this one for these reviews. It was either going to be this guy or Senshi, and I just really wanted to mess with this one. So for you guys, here's my lack of willpower. This is in the Crimson Shadow Technologies colors, which the only other thing we've seen in this was the box, actually. So this is technically our first Crimson Shadows figure, unless you count the Elite Praetorian. These things are from another mysterious faction. We really don't know anything about the Crimson Shadows. This is their first real figure representation. We don't know if they're with or against the Swarm, which is another tech-based group. And this is probably our first bit of true sci-fi, well, except for maybe the Swarm wings, for a figure here. Beautiful red and black on here, some neat effects, neat weapons. This is a whole lot of new. Enough with the talking, True Star Screamer. Get this figure out of the package. You're absolutely right. Well now, we have some neat stuff to talk about this. I'll be honest, I love just about everything about this figure. Now I say I love everything, but I love just about everything. It's got one stupid thing that is driving me nuts. And we'll talk about that. We will absolutely talk about it. I love the colors. Hands down, these colors are beautiful. The red and black just contrast perfectly. Just that little touch of silver. The painting on this is great. And it's in all the right places. Like, I love the little bit of silver on the hydraulics, on the inside thighs here. You know, like there's an endoskeleton here that's got additional armor plating on here, and that these would be LEDs and such. I will buy every flavor of this figure, just period. This design has absolutely won me over. You know, I like my Cobra Bat, because I bought every one of those, even though I haven't reviewed them all. This is very much, I don't almost replacing it as far as favorite faceless robot. I like everything about it. You know, the Praetorian is a type of soldier, as opposed to, say, a Centurion, which was also a robot soldier if you ever watched Battlestar Galactica. Coincidence? Quite possibly, or possibly not. We all know Bobby is a geek like that, and that's a good thing. The weapons, well, we'll talk about the accessories in a second. I really want to talk more about just this overall presentation. Again, like when you bend the joints, which these are smooth knees. Yes, I still hit the hairdryer on here, but they do bend very well. I'm not here forcing them. Again, I got that silver in the joints. It's great. This is how these figures should be painted, and this is where Action Force. This figure absolutely shines in this. I don't want to say Action Force does it perfectly, but this figure does do it perfectly. I love this translucent blade. There's one of my semi-issues right there. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I love the translucent blade here. I don't know if it's as an energy weapon, plasma cutter. It can go on. This is underarm mounted. It can go on either arm because it has slots for both. I'm hoping we'll get other weapons in the future that could plug in here. That would be absolutely awesome. Or with other versions of the Praetorian, we can get other modular combat gear. Very, very cool. We also get this rifle, which the ammo is beautifully painted in there. It's got an undercarriage grenade launcher. Now, I do know that my buddy T-Man accidentally broke the barrel off of his on this one, so you got to be careful. I am working on that. I like how the stock is done. I'm not sure what this little peg is here. I don't know if that will not. That's not going to let it like peg into the back or anything. That's just an interesting touch. Maybe that's, I don't know, a property of the weapon. Oh, that's the bolt that pulls back for loading the gun. Duh, David. Sorry, I'm not a gun guy. I love this gun. It's very well done. This though, this is my this is my complaint about this figure, believe it or not. This is the dumbest gun ever. I'm sorry. It's awkward for him to hold. The way the ammo clip is, it goes on the inside the arm, so it just doesn't brace properly, I guess. And you know, we get actually all these additional ammo clips on the side for this type of weapon, which is neat and all. I mean, but if this guy, I don't think I see this guy wading into battle with this particular rifle, just mowing him down, going through the ammo. When you got something like this, to be honest, this would be a much more practical weapon for long-range combat, area effect, and such. I mean, this is a perfect gun. So this, you get your short burst, I guess, fodder killer right there. Plus, he's got a pistol, which I don't know if he needs, to be honest. I mean, it's cool he has it, but I don't know if he needs. And then finally, you got your underarm close combat weapon. I mean, if I put him on display with the gun, it's going to be this one. Just because, as you can see, it just doesn't look natural for him to hold it. So, and it was also kind of annoying to get it into his hand, to get it into the hand. So yeah, this is probably my least favorite Action Force weapon, and it kind of annoys me that he's got so much, honestly, dedicated for him to use this particular weapon. Again, with the extra clips and all. I think I would have much rather have had the shotgun clips like that Atlas had on this peg here, or whatever kind of guns these are, whatever kind of bullets these are. This does not have a removable. No, it's not removable. But I'm just saying, that or even additional grenades for the undercarriage launcher to go on his hip. That I think would make perfect sense. Sit there, ammo clips, multiple fires, use it, use it, use it, drop the gun, break this out, let combat commence. Yay. We also get these 2 energy shields, which I think are very, very, very neat. Yes, that's 3 varies. That's how neat I find them. They've got some cool features to them. I like the fact they are 2 different sizes, which again gives it a little bit of how much energy is going to them. Like I've got them stacked on his arm here, which I think is pretty neat. You know, you can put them on any of the ports on either of his arms, and in theory in the back. If you look closely, there are little holes in there, and he does come with little blast effects, which can be slid right in there. I don't know why yeah, it's a him. I don't know why I'm calling him him. It's an it, whatever. But the blast effects can go there to kind of give a ricochet effect. Also, that blast effect can... Oh, no, it does not go into the under effect. That would have been kind of cool if it did. Never mind. But yeah, so we can get the ricochet effect, which I think is pretty neat. So that's for you action figure photographers out there. Details. Boom, boom, boom. Like I said, we can put these anywhere to them. Theory, you could have if you had two of these guys, you could have all the effects on one of them, plus the 2 undercarriage weapon holders, which I think is kind of neat. Finally, I don't normally talk about the Action Force stands because everyone has them, but I do like this design. Also, I thought it was interesting that they put the hand packet in with the stand as opposed to molded into the clamshell. Not complaining at all, because I'm tired of them opening up a shell and have the hands go everywhere. I actually prefer this, but just thought that was kind of interesting. I want to point out that the hands were not difficult to pop in and out on this guy either. I mean, again, I hit him with the hairdryer, but this was very smooth. Articulation is very Action Forcey, but with a new buck, it's always fun to see what it can do, what it can't do. Very deep butterfly joint on here. I definitely got to point that out. That made me smile very much. And of course, you got your upper arm swivel. No elbow swivel. You got your double jointed elbow, and of course the wrists have their own articulation. A very good ab crunch, far back, far forward. Head does have the hinge joint on there, on the ball peg, which is great. Maybe I would have minded this cut a little more so we can look up a bit more, but no issues on there really. Sort of drop down hips, but the way the crotch is cut, it really doesn't need the drop down hip, to be honest. but it's sort of there. Again, we've got thigh swivel, no boot swivel. Good ankle pivot though. Reminds me of the old Toy Biz joints for some reason, or no, Iron Man joints, which I bet Bobby probably designed one of those. Call it a hunch. Yeah, these legs are very Iron Man-esque. Now I'm looking at them. Again, not a bad thing, but it's just they're there. As you can see, you can get some very cool posing out of that. Just some neat looks. Like this could be, as opposed to just the lumbering Terminator, this could be almost Evangelion-esque, if you know what I mean by how it can, of the running positions it can get into. You know, like flying all over the battlefield trying to get to position. So very, very nice. Like I said, I really do like this. I bought 2 of these guys. I've got the Praetorian, the Elite Praetorian. I'm kind of almost wishing I got more, which is kind of scary if you think about it. This, yeah, this gives me joy. This 100% gives me joy as a action figure collector. I get a solid pose. This thing has presence. This thing has accessories. This thing has this junk of a gun. Seriously, this was just a bad choice. I'm sorry, Bobby. We need to talk. If we ever talk. I know. Seriously, I love this figure. I will absolutely, like I said, buy every flavor of these that comes out. It's, I'm not going to let one accessory that I'm not forced to use judge a buy or not buy type of thing. Everything else of it, it's frankly near flawless. Okay, maybe a little better on the ankle pivot. But like I said, these are Iron Man legs. It looks good. It moves very well. Plastic is solid. Some of the best joints I've seen from Action Force. You know, again, always hit it with a hairdryer, but even then I'm not feeling scared. It doesn't feel brittle. It just, yeah, this is what I want in a figure. And I can have this, again, in any line because, I mean, yes, it has the stars on it, but it doesn't, like, say Crimson Technologies or anything. So you could absolutely have your new Warriors fighting this guy, have Iron Man fighting this guy, you know, any figure from any line in your scale. If you got 1/18 scale figures, this is all of a sudden a giant Colossus thing, Dreadnought type robot. God, I wish Hasbro would make a Dreadnought. How come they have never done that as a Build-A-Figure? Go figure. Who knows? So yeah. You could absolutely still get these on Big Bad Toy Store. Absolutely, 100% get it on pre-order from Hella Dope Toys. And of course, they are still, I think, on Valaverse's website as well. I do recommend getting them. If you've never bought an Action Force figure, this would probably be the one I would say, hey, give this a feel. You'll enjoy it very much. Don't forget, this Thursday, we are giving away a Vanguard on the Figure Action Podcast. That's right, so you have to be a subscriber, and of course we are going to be giving away a Vanguard on this channel as well. Please subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. That's what the comment section's down there. Did you buy this guy? Do you now want this guy? David, why did you buy this thing? You're completely wasting your money. Don't you know Hasbro's the way to go? That's what the comment section's for. I'll probably laugh at you if you say that final one though. But, thank you for coming, thank you for checking it out. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, give this figure a like. We still have plenty of figures to talk about. And don't forget, as always, until next time, take care. Peace.